Hi friends, today we are doing a blind bag unboxing of The Monster and the Wolf by Mark Spears. So for those of you uninitiated with Mark Spears, he is, I hate to use comparisons, but he is kind of like the modern day Alex Ross. Now, Alex Ross is a legend, of course, but Mark Spears is doing for monsters what Alex Ross did for superheroes, bringing the realism, bringing those color palettes and just the realness of the painted image to the comic page. Now, what has really favored me to Mark Spears is the dynamics of the colors that he uses when creating the visuals of his paintings. And so, for example, his hot series that everybody is into right now is called Monsters. Mark Spears Monsters. It's released by Keen Spot. This is a grail issue that a lot of people look for, but this is issue number 1. And the cool thing is that there are so many variant covers out there that are just beautiful. It doesn't matter if it's a second print, third print, the art is just fantastic. Right here we have The Bride of Frankenstein. And just the color dynamics on this cover alone. I was fortunate enough just to be lucky when issue 1 came out, and this was the one that was in my subscription stack. So I lucked out on this one. Now I have a couple other ones just on hand. The Creature here. The Creature holding his latest victim, right? Very cool. At the time of recording here, 7 issues are out at this time. But we also have Frankenstein's monster getting electrocuted right here, right? And also the interior pages are painted by Mark Spears as well. So each panel is done by him. Now the issues themselves, I could be wrong, but I feel like they are not full-length issues. While most issues might be 20-something pages, 24, 26 pages. This one might be 20 pages, only because he has to paint every page of every issue. And granted, that takes time. I remember when Kingdom Come first came out, that was a long project for Alex Ross, because not only were they thicker issues, but he was painting every issue. So it takes a long time to develop those images when it comes to watercolors or acrylic paint or oil paint or whatever you're using, right? But I'm not a fan of the way he draws just regular humans. Here's an issue of Space Quest, the Johnny Quest and Space Ghost crossover. And his humans, I mean, he does, use deep, rich colors on them, but, they look like humans. What I do have here is DC's KO. And I picked up the Mark Spears cover of Darkseid. And just the look of Darkseid is so great with the glowing eyes, right? He's really dynamic with his otherworldly creatures, or non-human creatures, I guess. Non-humans. Right. Anyway, so I have 6 comics to unpackage of his newest book, The Monster and the Wolf. This is issue number 1. Now, these were available for pre-order starting back in July or August, and I snapped them up immediately. Now, this one, my local comic shop, Bat City Comics, was kind enough to hold me one of their blind bags that they had ordered for customer retail. But when they were first available for pre-order, I ordered them from Black Saber Comics. And I have 5 issues here and 1 bonus issue from my comic shop. So we're going to get some scissors. We're going to cut these babies open, and we're going to see what we have. Okay. Now, unlike my last one, when I ordered some comics from Unknown Comics, I thought maybe they had individually bagged and boarded them. And they had not, and that was fine. It was okay. But it does look like maybe Black Saber might have individually bagged and boarded here. I'm seeing multiple boards here. So, and that's great. Now, it's not the first time I've ordered from Black Saber Comics. They had a bunch of Spawn and Batman issues, the newest series that had come out. They had like all the variant covers for like $10. So I picked that up as well. Oh, I see how it is. Oh no, they are individually bagged and boarded. That's great. all individually bagged and boarded. Thank you, Black Saber Comics. Thank you for the respect of that. That is fantastic. So I'm going to save the one from my local comic shop, Bat City Comics, is kind of the bonus. I'm going to take these 5 here, and I'm going to kind of, I mean, obviously I can't see what is in them, but I'm going to shuffle them up a little bit. All right. Now let us get started. This is what the back looks like as well. In 12 of these, 12 or 13, in 13 of these blind bags. Now keep in mind, thousands went out. Thousands of these blind bags went out. But in 13 of them, Mark Spears put in a very special certificate for a 1-of-1, I think, glow-in-the-dark cover. Anyway, when we open these up, you'll be able to see all the variant covers listed on the back of every issue. So we'll crack this guy open, see what it looks like, and then I'll be able to show you the tons of variants that could be in any of these issues. All right, let's see what we have here. I hate it. I don't want to bend up the corner, so I got to snip the sides of the bag a little bit. There we go. That makes it easier. All right. Ooh. Ooh, look at the shark coming at this diver. That's pretty cool. Of the unboxings I have watched, I don't think I have seen this cover. This is cover 19, and there was a companion piece, cover 49, which is a foil version of this. Look at all of the variant covers here. I don't know if it'll focus very well, but basically you get almost 2 of each cover. One is a regular cover and one is a foil cover. Then you have the specialty covers, which are like glow-in-the-dark covers, right? So the odds of getting doubles, and I say that now, watch me get at least one double here, but the odds of getting doubles are very slim. That's what I love about these. The man is so prolific with the covers he produces. Now, like I said, on the regular series of Monsters, you know, there's 7 issues out now, but to kind of help with the collectability of the books as well, the second prints have already started. And so I have second prints of, I think, the first 4 issues, I think is what is out now. Now there's another blind bag series coming out, which I did pre-order, and it is for Christmas time, because I think that's like November-ish is when issue 8 is coming out. And there's 2 runs of them. And one had like a skull Santa on the front. And the other one, they changed up the blind bag variant on that as well. So, but there's more Mark Spears blind bags coming my way for sure. But yeah, very cool. I mean, that's you see that and you're dead. That's it. You're gone, right? But just looking at all, and I think on Keen Spot's Instagram they have a checklist that you can maybe see all of the variant covers as well. So if this isn't showing up well, be sure to stop by there and check it out. But awesome, very cool, and it already came with a poly bag that I can put it back into. Awesome. Take a note there, Unknown Comics. Get into the next one. I'm always very iffy about making sure I know where the edge of the comic is when I'm cutting the tops off of these guys, because I think we've all experienced that before, where we might have had, especially if you collected these blind bags like this back in the, or the poly bags back in the 90s. Marvel was big on that. And you just cut right into the comic cover. I did that, I think, once, learned my lesson there, right? Okay. All right. And, oh, sick. Look at that Dracula with the other monster heads above him. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that Dracula, right? Look at those monsters. Beautiful. Holy moly. I love that. That's fantastic. Okay. So there's a black and white variant of this, but this one is cover 14. The last cover we had was 19. Okay, so this is cover 14. Very cool. Ah, I love that. Oh, that's so sick looking. All right, here we go. Ooh. Ooh, that's so cool. This is, what cover is it? Oh, this is cover 6. Cardstock cover 6. This is, I think, an homage to the old monster magazines from back in the day. That's cool, though. Look at that monster. Look at those teeth. Dude, that is sick. I love it. The prequel miniseries, it tells the origin story of the monster. So, okay, that's the Monster and the Wolf then. This is the prequel series to Monsters. All right. Oh, look at this Star Wars homage. That is so cool. Holy moly. The Star Wars homage. This might be one of my favorites that I've seen so far. This is so cool. Let's see here. The Star Wars homage is... I'm looking at the checklist back here. Oh, it is issue 74, or trick cover. Oh, it's a trick cover. What do the trick covers mean? I don't know. I have to look into that. What does the trick cover mean? I'll put it down here at the bottom. But you have cardstock and foil covers, glow-in-the-dark covers, and then you have trick covers, and then limited covers. Okay. But yeah, right here, it's the trick cover. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it's like, I don't know. I don't have all the information, man. I went into this blind. They're blind bags. I don't have that information. Now, this is the last one that I ordered from Black Saber Comics. This is issue number, or polybag number 5. Here we go. Ready? Oh, check it out. Check out that scarecrow. Very cool. This one is issue number, or I keep saying issue. This one is cover number 8. That is very cool. You know what? I never was opening these up to see if there were any of those special gift certificates on the inside. I don't think I did get any, but I'll have to go back here when I'm done and check it out and see, just in case. But that one's cool. I mean, it's a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like, nothing ever good happens in cornfields, okay? And so now we are down to my bonus cover from my local comic shop, Bat City Comics. Let's see if I got any luck with this one. All right, here we go. Oh, I think it's a double. Yep, that's okay though. I mean, it's hard odds on getting doubles, but I got them from 2 different sources, which kind of makes sense, and that's okay. So I think I'm going to give this one away. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me at TV Artworks on Instagram and our YouTube channel Instagram, Marvelous TNG, and write a comment on this YouTube video, and I'll hook you up. All right, first person to do so, first person in my feed to do so, will get a free comic book. Okay, so while I was going through the issues to see if I had any of those gift certificates or certain special certificates in them, I did not, but it did have a bunch of checklists in the back of the issues, and the trick covers are 1 in 100 covers. So this Star Wars cover is a 1 in 100 cover. All the rest of these guys were kind of basic, early numbers. They either had cardstock covers or foil covers. I didn't get any foil covers, but I got one special 1 in 100 cover. That was the Star Wars one, which was like my favorite one, just happenstance. So very cool. So anyway, before I go, again, follow me on TV Artworks, follow Marvelous TNG, both of those on Instagram, and leave a comment in the YouTube video, and I'll send you this cover right here. This was cover number 6, and yeah, I hope to talk to you guys very soon. This was rad. More Mark Spears blind bags coming soon within the next month or so, whenever they get released. So on the back here are the 13 unholy grails, the certificates that were put in some of these books. On the back here, by the way, while I was looking at the checklist, I also noticed that there is the unholy grail certificate that I was looking for. There's only 13 of these. Mark Spears has been posting on his Instagram when people find them and post them. So a few have been found. Not all of them have been found. It's like Willy Wonka's golden ticket, if you will, right? So anyway, rad. I'm loving all these covers that I got. This one is super sick. I love that one. That's a beautiful cover. Got the clown. No, I almost said clown in a cornfield. Scarecrow in a cornfield. And then my 1 in 100, my Star Wars homage. Super rad. All right, guys. Enough jabbering. I'm going to get out of here. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.